Hi, everyone. I'm Mitzi Sullivan, CPA with Facts, Figures, and Fallacies from the Front Line. Breaking news in the retirement world today. President Trump just signed an executive order that affects your 401ks and could have rippling effects across the stock market. So let's break it down, unpack what's changing, and see how it directly affects you and your 401k plan. Traditionally, your employer-sponsored 401k plan has been limited to stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. That is changing. Now, this order directs the Department of Labor and the SEC to loosen the rules and reduce the legal risks around adding alternative assets to your 401k plans. And those would be things like private equity, real estate investment trusts, commodities, even cryptocurrencies. These are not new in the investment world. Pension funds and university endowments have been using these for years. Also, they've been available in a solo 401k or a self-directed IRA. But for most 401k investors, these have been off limits. So let's talk about the potential impact. These alternative assets can add more diversification and also higher return potentials, but those come at a cost. The fees are typically more expensive with these plans, and they are typically less liquid. Some of these you may have to hold for 10 years. That's difficult in a retirement plan, and there is more complexity involved. So more opportunity, but also more work. Some of the major investment companies are already adding these alternative assets to their plans, like your BlackRock and Empower, some of the larger plan providers. And BlackRock even has a plan for a 2026 target date fund that includes, I believe, up to 20% of alternative assets. So I believe there will be a pretty significant impact on the stock market if this sees wide adoption, particularly on the Mag 7. A significant portion of your 401k contributions flow automatically into those Mag 7 stocks. And I think that's why we've seen such large valuations in those stocks. They have, billions of dollars sweeping into those stocks every single week. And I think that's partially why we're seeing such high prices. So what does this mean for you? Keep an eye on the adoption of these policies. You may see new alternative assets being made available in your 401ks. You can also ask your plan administrator if these are currently available or if you're going to see these come available soon. And then also keep an eye on the stock market and let's watch and see what impact this has on those Mag 7 stocks. This is just another great reminder of how much policy affects financial futures. If you've enjoyed the podcast today, make sure you like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments, and don't forget to download the executive order. We've attached that below in the description.